Hello students, the following topics will be covered in this session. Well kick, causes of well kick, blowout, well control equipment that is blowout preventer, shallow gas. What do you mean by well kick? A kick is a well controlled problem in which the pressure found within the drilled rock is higher than the mud hydrostatic pressure acting on the borehole or rock face. When this occurs, the greater formation pressure has a tendency to force the formation fluids into the well bore. This forced fluid flow is called as kick. Causes of well kick. You can see the first cause, it is insufficient mud weight. Insufficient mud weight is a predominant cause of well kick. A permeable zone is drilled while using a mud weight that exerts less pressure than the formation pressure within the zone. Because the formation pressure exceeds the well bore pressure, the fluids begin to flow from the formation into the well bore and the kick occurs. The second cause is improper hole fill up during trips. Improperly filling up of the hole during the trips is another prominent cause of kick. As the drill pipe is pulled out of the hole, the mud level falls because the pipe steel has no longer displaces the mud. As the overall mud level decreases, the hole must be periodically filled up with the mud to avoid reducing the hydrostatic pressure and thereby allows a kick to occur. The third cause is swabbing. Pulling the drill string from the borehole creates swab pressures. Swab pressures are negative and it reduces the effective hydrostatic pressure throughout the hole and below the bit. If this pressure reduction lowers the effective hydrostatic pressure below the formation pressure, a kick will develop. The fourth cause is cut mud. The gas contaminated mud will occasionally cause a kick. Although it is rare, the mud density reduction is usually caused by fluids from the core volume being cut and released into the mud system. As the gas is circulated to the surface, it expands and may reduce the overall hydrostatic pressure sufficient enough to allow a kick to occur. The fifth cause, it is lost circulation. Occasionally, kicks are caused by lost circulation. A decreased hydrostatic pressure occurs from a shorter mud column. When a kick occurs from the lost circulation, the problem may become severe. Blowout. Blowout is an uncontrolled release of crude oil or natural gas from an oil well or gas well after the pressure control systems have failed. In order to prevent the blowout in any of the oil wells, the oil wells are protected by using the blowout preventers. So the blowout preventers are the method for well control. Blowout preventers, in conjunction with other equipment and techniques, are used to close the well in and allow the crew to control a kick before it becomes a blowout. Blowout preventer equipment should be designed to close the top of the hole, control the release of fluids, permit pumping into the hole, allow the movement of inner string of the pipe. Basically, the blowout preventers used in the drilling rig are classified as annular preventers and ram preventers. Annular type of preventers employ a ring of reinforced synthetic rubber as a packing unit that surrounds the well bore to effect shutoff. In full open position, the inner diameter of the packing unit equals the diameter of the preventer bore. A system for squeezing the ring of packing lets the operator reduce the diameter until it engages the pipe, tool joint, Kelly or the full inner diameter of the preventer. The only way to close the annular type of preventers is by use of hydraulic pressure. The parts of an annular type of preventer are body, cover, packing element and operating cylinder. The pressure of hydraulic fluid introduced under the piston produces lifting power that raises the operating cylinder. The tapered bowl of operating cylinder compresses the packing element to make the annular shut off. Pumping the hydraulic fluid in opposite direction forces the operating cylinder downward, thus permitting the packing unit to open by expansion. The initial closure of the packing unit is obtained by hydraulic pressure from an external source. The well pressure will increase sealing effect and thus ensure positive closure under high well pressure. The preventer is normally operated by fluid pressure of 1500 psi. A pressure regulator should be employed to ensure the lowest closing pressure to permit slight leakage of well fluid around the drill pipe when rotating or stripping in or out of the hole. A small amount of fluid leaking past the pipe will lubricate and cool the packing unit. Here is the packing element used in annular type of blowout preventer. So the packing element especially used are natural rubber used with water-based mud. Nitrile rubber is used with oil-based muds or with mud that have oil-based additives. Neoprene rubber is used with oil-based muds. Another type of blowout preventer is a ram type preventer. They close the annular space outside the string of the pipe in a well or open hole by moving the ram from a retracted position clear of the bore into a position where they close around the pipe. Rams operate in pairs and seal the space below them closed. Pipe rams are provided with semicircular openings which match the diameter of the pipe sizes for which they are designed. It is absolutely vital that the pipe rams in the preventer fit the drill pipe or tubing which is in use. If more than one size of drill pipe is in the hole, most operators require a second ram preventer in the stack. Ram type preventers were originally manually operated, but most of the preventers today used are closed and opened by hydraulic means using the fluid that is under 500 psi to 1500 psi of pressure. Most ram type preventers are provided with screws to lock the rams in the closed position. Shallow gas. Shallow gas means shallow trap in the Earth's crust, mainly gas. The pool of hydrocarbon formed may be migrated in a horizontal direction with the stream of water. If there is a bend in the upper section or if it is covered by impermeable rock, a stagnant zone forms in it. During this time, the gas, oil and water separates. If the bed beneath this pool is permeable enough to permit the flow of oil and water along in vertical direction, there is possibility that oil and water may travel deeper into the Earth's crust, leaving shallow gas trap. The components of shallow gas are the following. First of all, it is methane, which constitute 33 to 95%, ethane 2 to 30%. Remaining 3 to 30% consist of propane, butane, pentane, other hydrocarbons, nitrogen, carbon dioxide and H2S. The hazards due to shallow gas are loss of well control, causes well kick. This will rapidly unload the mud from the well bore. The warning signs of shallow gas are mud pit gas, mud flow from the well, drilling breaks, presence of gas, oil or water in shale shaker. Another hazard of shallow gas is toxicity. Shallow gas is dangerous because it consists of H2S. The inhalation of H2S causes headache, unconsciousness, death due to asphyxia. When H2S gets fire, sulfur dioxide is formed. And another hazard of shallow gas is explosion. 1.5% to 15% methane, ethane, butane with air explodes if they are in contact with sparks. Prevention of shallow gas hazard. Shallow gas presence from high-resolution seismic data could be obtained, and by using such data, avoid the well sites if the shallow gas is present. Use of multi-sensor surveys. Directional drilling to the target. Toxicity is a hazard. You can use gas detectors, especially for detecting H2S. Self-contained breathing apparatus could be used, and gas mask. If explosion is a hazard, hydrocarbon detectors could be used, prevent the ignition sources, and conduct hot work permits.